Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm just gonna talk about why I've stopped choosing collective propaganda and started picking positive heroism every single time. I think it's just better in every single way. Well, not every single way, but most ways, and that's why I've always picked it. So, first off I want to talk about why I used to pick collectivist propaganda, and it basically comes down to that it used to give 20% national unity, which is, in my opinion, a lot stronger than 20% stability. 20% stability gives you like 2% factory consumer goods and like some factory output and stuff, but in my opinion it isn't enough. The national unity made it so you could go up to 90% as the Soviets, which is insane because with 90% you could lose Moscow, Leningrad, Stalingrad and still fight on, and possibly even if you lose Vladivostok you could fall back so much here in the West and keep fighting, and you could wait for you could buy a lot of time for the USA and UK. And with this new stability, even if you're at 100%, you still don't get any more national unity. Like you're always at 80%, even Germany, which is kind of sad, I think. So that's not the only. So that's not the only reason I went left. It also gives a lot of PP. This one is 160, 120. To give this one it's 120. And 120 more down here. So that's a lot of political power. In just a short amount of time you could rush that down super easily. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 focuses. And that's a lot of political power, and that makes up for you not having a workhorse here. And also it's a really quick research slot. You get 4 focuses for it instead of 5, and also these 4 I think are really strong early game compared to the manpower here. The research time is very decent, and this one is not that good. It's not good at all. So that's why I thought the left was better. And it also gives the 10% construction speed, which I think it's quite nice. And the 0.5% manpower it's like a good bonus. It's basically as good as the 3% manpower, because as the Soviets you never need it anyway. So these two I always didn't count on. I didn't count them because they are basically worthless. Very decent bonus. It's a good bonus, but it's not necessary. So I always thought the left was better. Now recently I started going right. This is because, well, the stability change. It no longer gives you national unity, so there's no longer the need to. You're no longer forced, which I like. I think we're quite balanced. The thing that is not balanced is this aviation cult. This is the only reason I go right side every single time. That is that you get the 50% research for light fighters. So Germany doesn't have any of that, and if you're playing a 1v1 with Germany, you'll get the fighter 2s first, and you can produce more of them. And with air experience you get from Spain by sending air volunteers, you get a really big lead versus them. And even if they have more factors when taking out France, Poland, Benelux, I still think is an easy matchup. Soviets are so far ahead, and also they have the tank guy. That's a genius. I think let me check if Erwin Rommel. I think Erwin Rommel is a genius, but yeah, he's a genius. Great. So you're basically tied on tanks there, and Germany has a bit more tank research through the Army Innovations 2, but you at least get you can research this one, and then the 100% ahead of time for this one, and then you can get the 50 speed for here, and this far you're equal to Germany, and after that they can take off and go into T-44s, but at least you can get some self-propelled or anti-air or tank piercing, whatever they're called, something like that. And yeah, I think it's just far better for Soviets. The kamikaze strikes is a good bonus as well. I've heard it's not a kamikaze exploit, but almost, where Japan just can kamikaze the entirety of the US Navy and just crush them. I don't think that's fun, and you can technically do that here. Don't think it's that good, and but I haven't done it that much myself, so I'm not sure. Maybe it's OP. And yeah, that's basically my reasoning. I think the right side is just a lot better with this, just because of this focus. If we don't count this focus, I think the left side is a lot better. So if for some reason you don't want to go aircraft, you are not allowed. I don't know. You don't want to. I would still suggest going left side, or unless you want to go tanks. And if you go right side, don't feel obligated to keep the guy here in the Great Purge, because if you decide to kill him, you get to keep your field marshal, and he's kind of good, one might say. He's an infantry leader, which is amazing. The infantry leader is the best because they can become infantry expert, and he's also an offense doctrine, which is decent. I think that the defensive one is better, but the offensive one it's decent. Yeah, I think it's decent, and he can get the aggressive assaulter, which is one of the main parts. The brilliant strategist is just all around great as well. So he's a good field marshal to start off the game with. Probably one of the best in the game. He's better than the field marshals Germany gets. I'm not sure about the USA. No, the USA has a 5-star, so I think it's better than the Japanese ones, I know. That's basically the video, so thank you guys for watching. See you next time.